Hi, my name is Christy, and I'm going to be doing a review on Hana Kimi, a Japanese drama show. I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about it. It's about a girl named Ashiya Mizuki. She moves from her home in America. So she was born in Japan, she moved to America with her family, and she moves from her house in America to a Japanese school, an all-boys school. Now, the reason that she goes to this all-boys school is because her favorite high jumper, Sano Izumi, is not high jumping anymore. He had an accident in America when she went to go see him, and she blames herself. So when she finds out that he's not high jumping, she moves over there. Now, school is made up of 3 dorms. Okay, dorm 1 is headed by Denoji. He is a very, very militant man. He runs his dormitory like an army, okay, like a little platoon. It is the martial arts dorm, okay, that's all they do there, martial arts. Dorm 2 is the athletics dorm. Really, they only focus on 2 of the sports, just soccer and track and field. It's the only thing that they focus on, but they call it an athletic dorm. That dorm is headed by Namba Minami. Have dorm 3. Dorm 3 is headed by Masao Majima. His real name is Masao, but he likes to be called Oscar, so he is Oscar Himajima. He is the head for dorm 3. Dorm 3 is a very theatrical dorm. It's like the drama club, if you will. That's it for the 3 dorms. The show, it's very quirky and it's very, very funny. It's a comedy, like a comic romance kind of thing. I'm going to tell you a little something about the characters. Okay, for dorm 1 and dorm 3, you only really meet the heads. They have other dorm members in the show, but formally you only meet Denoji and Masao. They're the only 2 that you really know their names. In dorm 2, you have more characters. You have Namba Minami, who is a ladies' man. He is in love with women. He is dating 15 women in the very first episode. Okay. You have Nakao. Nakao is in love with Namba Minami, but Namba Minami does not love him back. Nakao spends the show trying to get closer to Namba Minami. You have Nakatsu. Nakatsu kind of sees Ashiya as a rival at first. He is the fastest student in Osaka High until Ashiya gets there. She's faster, so he kind of sees her as rivals. Then he sees that there's a possibility that they could be very good friends, so they become really fast friends. Throughout the show, however, his feelings kind of develop into more of the romantic notion, and it kind of freaks him out because he is a boy and he is under the assumption that Ashiya is a boy, so he's not really having it. Like, he goes kind of crazy at first and he starts questioning his sexuality, and then he finds out that she's actually a girl, and that's just really funny. You have Gayashima, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's constantly like this because he sees auras and spirits, and this is his seeing auras and spirits pose. Because of his ability to see auras and spirits, he has his own little adventures and his own little funny things that happen. You have Sekime. Sekime is so adorable. Nobody ever gets his name right. Nobody knows his name. And he spends the show correcting people. Basically, that's what happens. That is really it for dorm 2, except for Sano. Sano is a high jumper. He was trained by his father, who was a high jump Olympian, and he's training Sano to be the same. Sano has an accident, and he latches onto that accident to quit the high jump, but actually a whole bunch of other stuff is going on with him, a lot of personal stuff with his dad and his brother and his mom. He has a particular quirk. When Sano gets drunk, he becomes the kissing monster. He kisses anybody and anything that crosses his path. It doesn't matter. Boy, girl, dog, doesn't matter. It's really funny. It makes for some awkward situations. Then you have Gakurazuka. Gakurazuka is Sano's rival. He spends the show berating and belittling Sano. He seems like a jerk at first. You meet him and he seems like a jerk. You really don't like him. But you realize later on that he has an ulterior motive. There's a reason that he's being a jerk. You meet the school doctor. The school doctor is the only person at first who knows that Mizuki is a girl. Okay? It's really interesting. Him and Nakao are the only two openly gay people on the show. Nakao is obviously a student, and the doctor is obviously an adult. It makes for a really funny show. Funny show. It's basically the only people of interest in the show. Now, there's a lot of things that happen throughout the show. There's a lot of competitions that happen between the three dorms. But what's funny is that in their competing against one another, it kind of brings them closer together as a group, as a family, and as a student body, as friends. For each competition, the winner gets a prize. It's always something extravagant, something crazy. It's a really good show. I really like it. It's my favorite Japanese drama. I've seen few, and it's my favorite. I will be watching To the Beautiful You, which is a Korean version of the show. I will also be watching the Taiwanese version of the show. And there is a remake of the original Japanese show, so I will be watching that one too. I will be posting reviews and comparisons, probably in the same video for each. If you've seen the show and want to drop me a comment, I more than welcome opinions. Tell me your favorite part, tell me your favorite character. If you haven't seen the show and you want to go see the show first and then drop me a comment, I'm okay with that too. I hope you found this review helpful, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you with some more reviews.